A food operator spends a considerable amount of time preparing, cooking, and serving meals. Maintaining a clean and sanitized environment is important for ensuring the safety of your food and is also a source of pride for food workers. An unclean food establishment creates unnecessary hazards that can make customers sick and often results in a bad reputation, ultimately leading to loss of business. There's a difference between cleaning and sanitizing. Cleaning is the removal of food residue, dirt, grease, and other types of soil from surfaces. There are many ways to clean, including scrubbing, a physical process, using hot water, a thermal process, or using detergent, a chemical process. But cleaning alone can still leave an unsafe number of microorganisms on a surface. Sanitizing is the process of reducing the number of microorganisms to a safe level. There are two ways to sanitize: use of hot water and use of chemicals. Surfaces that contact food are first cleaned, then sanitized. It's very important to choose the right cleaning agent for the job. Doing so usually depends on the type of material being cleaned, the amount and type of soil to be cleaned, and the temperature of water being used. Remember that most cleaning agents are hazardous and can cause toxic fumes. Examples of cleaning agents include detergents, which are used to remove dirt and grease, solvent cleaners, such as a degreaser, which are used to dissolve dirt and remove it, and abrasive cleaners, which are used to scrape dirt from surfaces. You will need to follow manufacturer guidelines when using cleaning agents. Do not mix different types of agents together, as they might react and cause toxic fumes. Manufacturers create materials safety data sheets, or MSDSs, that contain information regarding the safe use of chemicals. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, sets standards to protect the health of food service workers. OSHA requires that materials safety data sheets be available to all employees at their workplace. Employees must be trained to read these safety sheets. After your surfaces are cleaned, food contact surfaces and equipment need to be sanitized. Surfaces should be cleaned and sanitized at least every 4 hours. Sanitizers are typically used on the following surfaces. 1. Food contact surfaces like counters, knives, and cutting boards. 2. Hand contact surfaces like refrigerator handles, oven handles, drawers, and taps. And 3. Cleaning materials and equipment. Remember to clean and sanitize equipment, food contact surfaces, and utensils. Whenever you change to a different type of raw meat, when changing from working with raw food to ready-to-eat foods, when changing from working with fruits and vegetables to potentially hazardous foods, before using or storing time-temperature devices such as thermometers, or when you suspect contamination of your food. There are two main ways to ensure sanitation of your equipment and surfaces: heat and chemicals. In order for hot water to be used as a sanitizer, the water must be at least 171 degrees Fahrenheit and have at least 30 seconds of contact time. Dishwashing machines that use hot water as a sanitizer need to heat the water to 180 degrees Fahrenheit to sanitize your equipment. Chlorine, iodine, and quaternary ammonium compounds are often used in food establishments to sanitize utensils and surfaces. These chemicals can only be used according to manufacturer guidelines, including using the correct concentration level. You can use a sanitizer test kit to check the concentration of the sanitizer. Each type of sanitizer requires its own test kit. Also ensure sanitizers are used at an appropriate temperature. For example, a quaternary ammonium compound solution needs a minimum temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Other sanitation and cleaning techniques include using a 3-compartment sink, cleaning in place, and creating a cleaning program. A manual 3-compartment sink can be used to wash, rinse, and sanitize. The first compartment is used to wash items with a detergent with water at a temperature of at least 110 degrees Fahrenheit. The second compartment is used to rinse the detergent off the equipment with water at a temperature of 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember to keep the water clean and change it as frequently as needed. The third compartment is used to sanitize. A sanitizer can be used to kill microorganisms. If you're using hot water as a sanitizer, you must ensure that its temperature is at least 171 degrees Fahrenheit and that objects are completely immersed in the water for at least 30 seconds. After items are sanitized, they should be air-dried. Cleaning in place, or CIP, is a necessary process when equipment cannot be dismantled or moved. It involves the circulation of non-forming detergents and disinfectants or sanitizers through assembled equipment and pipes. To clean equipment that cannot be dismantled, like a refrigerator, you must follow 5 steps. 1. Pre-rinse with water to remove dirt. 2. Use detergent to remove residual dirt. 3. Rinse with water. 4. Sanitize. And 5. Air dry. It's important for managers to create a cleaning schedule for employees. Cleaning needs to be planned and implemented effectively. It is not sufficient to write, "Clean everywhere" at the end of your shift. You need to provide procedure and cleaning frequency details regarding specific surfaces and equipment to be cleaned. Useful details to include in your cleaning program are 1. Specific items to be cleaned and how often they should be cleaned. 2. Detailed methods for cleaning. For example, if you're using machines like meat grinding equipment, describe the procedure for cleaning this equipment. And 3. Specific chemicals to be used, including where these chemicals should be stored after use.